Over the next few sessions, we're going to explore some of the stories that Jesus told, often in the form of a parable. Some, like the story of the Good Samaritan, speak for themselves. So I'll give you a little bit of context, and then I'll just tell you the story as it is in the Bible, and let you figure out for yourselves what we can learn from it. Now, one thing you need to know for this story, that the people Jesus is speaking to would have known, is the Jews hated the Samaritans, and the Samaritans hated the Jews. So, on one occasion, an expert in the law stood up to test Jesus. "Teacher," he asked, "what must I do to inherit eternal life?" "What is written in the law?" Jesus replied. "How do you read it?" The expert answered, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and love your neighbour as yourself." "You have answered correctly," Jesus replied. "Do this, and you will live." But he wanted to justify himself, so he asked Jesus, "And who is my neighbour?" In reply, Jesus said, "A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him for dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. So too a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he travelled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him. He went to him and bandaged his wounds, poured in oil and wine, and then he put the man on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. The next day he took out 2 denarii, gave them to the innkeeper, said, 'Look after him. When I return, I'll reimburse you for any extra expenses you may have.' Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbour to the man who fell into the hands of robbers?" Jesus asked. The expert in the law replied, "The one who had mercy on him." Jesus told him, "Go and do likewise."